Hello again, it is early September and I will take you into my garden so we can go harvest some food because the season is obviously dwindling now. You can see all those brown leaves on my tomatoes, but I'm out here to harvest whatever is growing in my garden, whatever is coming into maturity, saving my seeds and preserving my food. So let's start picking. Look at these beautiful tomatoes. They are delicious, and this is a sweeter variety of the tomatoes. And I'm going to be making tomato sauce with this. Even though they're not as acidic as the other paste tomato varieties and so, I'm going to be making my sauce with a mix, but I will be adding lemon juice to it. Simply to make sure that the acidity content in there is where it should be and that my canned tomatoes does not go bad. But look at this, guys. This is like a twin. It's like literally stuck on together again. It's beautiful, ain't it? But all the different varieties. Look at the size of this one. Oh, it's got a blemish right here. There's some damage. I don't know what that damage is from, but it's not ripened yet. And as soon as it starts flushing, I will be harvesting that and saving the seeds. And as you can see right here, these are planted in 5-gallon grow bags and they're doing pretty well. I did harvest a whole lot of tomatoes from these this year. So this is what my harvest back here looks like. And this tiny variety of tomatoes here, this is a spoon tomato. And I won't be harvesting it because when I'm free ranging my turkeys, they like to come around and have a good snack. Now I'm going to head to the front. And because I'm not certain if this is going to be enough room for the tomatoes that I'm going to harvest, I'm going to take this little bucket here. This is about a 2-gallon bucket. Yeah. 2-gallon bucket. So, we'll see how this goes. And like I said, it's becoming the end of the season, so I am about to... Oh, look at these cucumbers already. These are my fall cucumbers. And they're already doing the most out here. Look at that. Doing pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna harvest these. Give the other ones a chance to ripen. They're not blushing as yet. This one is gonna blush pretty soon, but let's continue. These here are blushing and they're all over the place. I'm probably gonna pop all of these off and pull that plant. Because it's pretty dried out. I did prune it back pretty good because once I have, see, like all this is a sucker, but there was tomatoes on it, so I pruned it and I let the tomatoes ripen a little bit, but now it's time for it to go. This one's blushing a little bit. I'm gonna pop this one off. These here are pretty much still green. But the tree is like half dead, so I'll pull them. They can ripen off the tree. Pull it all off. These are literally sitting on the ground. Those I'm gonna pull likewise. So that tree is all gone. I'm gonna come in. These beans, man. I gotta harvest those. But now I can actually pull this. Oh yeah. Thank you for your service. So I removed that bamboo from right here where these tomatoes were, and I used it to stake up this jalapeno tree. So I was able to repurpose that, and now the pepper tree is going to be supported much better here. Okay, now what we got here going on, and these I'm going to be using for tomato sauce. So I am going to actually, even though they're split like this, I'm still going to use them. I'm going to wash them up real good. And I think this plant has done its time. And this was a volunteer. This one I'm not going to be using. Yeah. See, when they're gone too far, I don't use them. But if they do have a little split, I do use them. This is fine. And see, I'm already using the bucket because this is full. I have some here. This one does have a blemish. I don't know why. And so does this one. Ooh, I really got to get these tomatoes because they're literally covering the carpet in the ground. They've already dropped off the tree. Oh yeah. I'll just grab what I can and I'll leave the rest. I'll surely be having more and more volunteer tomatoes next year. I think that's it for this spot. I'm gonna be quite honest, sometimes this can be really overwhelming to harvest all of this and to process it. And so some of the stuff that are in my garden might be overripe. And so I'm not able to use them. But I either put them on my compost or give them to my chickens. That's the truth. I gotta watch where I'm putting my foot. Because I have some ground cherries that I'm growing. It is humid, I'm sweating. I'm a sweaty girl today. Turn the camera around. So the ground cherries are right here, literally on the ground. And I know you can see all the ground cherries still on here. But look, these are all the shells that I've eaten. I've eaten all these, came in here and eaten all of this. So I've been eating, oh, this one just dropped off in my hand. We might have a few here. And even though they didn't drop off on their own, as you can see, the covering is yellow. So this is what it looks like in there. And it's a really nice pop of flavor. So I just come in the garden, pop it out like this, and drop it. Pop and drop. And again, thank you for your service. What is going on here? How did this fall over? Gotta prune this and prop it up properly. There's actually two plants here, one right here, one over there that's in a cage, but that has fallen over. And we have this right here I'm gonna pop this one off. These tomatoes I have growing in here, these little ones can stay. Make sure that there's none that's fallen off. This is my Edo here, looking good. Some of the leaves have started to change color already, so hopefully I get a decent harvest. They are starting to ripen here. These habanero peppers. Alright, that's good news. Oh geez, these grow so fast. These are Chinese python beans. Alright, now back to the tomatoes. Okay, yeah, I need to get in here. That one has been eaten. These are pretty sweet. And they have ripened on the vine, so I'll be able to save some of the seeds. I have a lot of herbs in here. Do you see this? This is an agastache here. I'm not sure what... Okay, let's see. No, that's an okra right there. Okay, I see the tag for it. I got better at tagging this year. There's a tag. Oh, rosemint agastache. So yeah, that's what that one is. But there's pumpkins and okras growing all over it. So once all these die down and I pull them out, then the herbs will show. And they are perennials, so they'll come back every year once they go to seed. Oh, it is hot out here, y'all. Let me take a quick peek at these eggplants. I'm gonna be harvesting in a couple days. Actually, these look like they need to be harvested already. Yeah, I have 4 on this tree right here. Nice size. And then I have flowers. More flowers coming out from top to bottom. This is my shisho. I keep pulling the leaves and they keep sending out more leaves. Looks like it's about to go to seed. But I got my eyes on you, because you're not going to be spreading all over the place at all. Alright, where else do we have tomatoes? Whew, I'm out of breath. I have tomatillos that I need to get in there. It's a year of the tomatoes this year. Gotta get these bachelor button flowers so I can dry them and make my teas with it. But for now, I'm just gonna gather these tomatoes. Nice size. These are pear tomatoes and they're split. But guys, do you notice that the store-bought tomatoes and the homegrown tomatoes would never taste the same? And I believe that's because the store-bought are actually grown in greenhouses. They're not getting the adequate sunlight that they need. Even if they're getting provisional light, it's not natural sunlight. So hence the reason why I believe it's better tasting. So this is my bounty of tomatoes that I was able to harvest. I do have some more inside that I'm going to add with this. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and processing these tomatoes. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching, and keep growing your food while you still can. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.